Welcome back to Skyrim. It's been a while since I made my last video. Life has been pretty crazy over the past couple of weeks, so it really hasn't left me a lot of time to make videos. So here I am, back, and to be honest with you, I don't even remember what we were doing. Oh right, we're in Rorikstead. Okay. And okay, so Fire Within and Night to Remember are in Rorikstead. So that is what we will be accomplishing today, even though it is quite late upon our arrival to Rorikstead. Yes, we have indeed discovered Rorikstead, and I really like what expanded towns and cities has done to all these little towns. Especially Rorikstead, just adds a lot more flavor to it, to be honest with you. Now, that must be Shin. I'm guessing, of course. So let's begin by talking to him.
Make it quick. I'm busy.
Are you Shin?
Shin? Only one person calls me that. Who are you?
I'm not actually answering your question there, but Mirai sent me to help.
Mirai sent someone to help me? I thought something was different about her today.
Why is that surprising exactly?
I've known Mirai for a long time, and when she sets her mind on something, nothing will keep her from getting what she wants.
That's so. Determined. I actually do like that.
At least you see the good in her where others would be quickly put off by that same personality. Or I could use some friends like you. Anyways, we're getting off track. I don't know who you are, but if Mirai told you where and who I am, you must have spoken with her. I knew this was a long shot when Mirai told me her plan, but I really didn't want her to lose hope. This is probably her last chance. I was supposed to find an orc who goes by the name Junin, a friend of her father's. From what Mirai remembers, he lives in Rorikstead or Falkreath. I've looked around town several times and spoke with several people, as well as the guardsmen, and no one has seen any orcs around here. I think you know where I'm going with this. I'm exhausted and I could use another pair of eyes in Falkreath.
Well,
Mirai wants to speak with him personally. You can either bring him back to me and I'll take him to her, or bring him yourself. I've personally never met this orc before, so I don't know how cooperative he'll be. How you persuade him to Mirai is up to you. Not too bad, right? But if there's anything else, I'll be at the inn here at Rorikstead if you have any questions. I need a break.
Listen, man. Did you fight 2 dragons on your walk over here? I'm guessing not, or else you'd probably be dead. And second of all, did you encounter any, bandits on the road that could have possibly given you some trouble? I mean, come on, man, seriously. Yes, I have a few questions.
Mirai probably didn't explain very much, did she? She's a tough shell to crack.
Not at all.
If there's anything you need to know, I'll help any way I can.
Oh, and I just remembered, I asked for her name, and she called herself Mirabelle. Exactly like that, actually. She said Mirabelle. What's your relation to Mirai? Why are you looking for this orc anyway? Chief among my questions.
Information. But with our luck so far, I doubt this orc will be all that helpful.
Alright.
I think Mirai is just getting desperate, but it's difficult to say no to her knowing what's at stake.
What is at stake exactly? Yeah, I'm a little bit in the dark here, and by a little bit, I mean a lot.
Actually, I think that's better answered by Mirai herself. Great. Anything else?
She wouldn't even tell me her name. Come on, man. You know what? That's all I need to know. I don't really give a shit anymore.
I'll be here if you need to know anything else.
Oh, great. Someone who doesn't know anything at all. This must be Frost fruit, Frost Fruit Inn. Okay, good. This is where we will be staying for the night. However, oh, okay, so apparently that's what he wants me to do. Okay. Ask Ennis in Rorikstead about Sam and the staff. Is he must be around here. And there is no way in hell I am setting out for Falkreath right now.
You've got a lot of nerve showing yourself in this town again. What do you have to say for yourself?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Is that so? Does the name Gleda ring a bell? The star beauty of my farm? Kidnapped by a drunk lout and sold to a giant? You better remember her right fast before I call the guards and have you hauled away.
Whoa, that sounds pretty bad.
You're damn right it does. I'll never breed another prize-winning goat like Gleda. And don't you think of coming back to Rorikstead until you get her back from that giant.
Yes, look, I need to find Sam and the staff in order to get Gleda back. You'll help me, right? Come on.
I suppose that makes sense. You didn't mention a Sam, and nothing you said about the staff made sense. You left a note, but it was mostly gibberish. The only bit I could make out was after repaying Isolde in Whiterun. Until next time.
Isolde. Did I give her the mammoth tusk? I can't remember. At least you're working properly. Anyway, let's go.
Come on
and
in.
sleep.
Let me know if you need anything. Take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Yeah. Shin's in here. Sweet. Who is the...
I like your robes. Are you a sorcerer? From the college?
Relax.
If you need a meal or room, I've got both.
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Right.
I'll show you to your
Very
room.
good.
Right this way.
Maybe warm up a little bit too. And the game is running nicely today. Oh, I have no idea why.
Let me know if there's anything else.
Okay, thanks. You.
My father, Ralki, manages the inn. He used to be a soldier, but he left that life behind.
That's so. You mentioned my robes. He has the same kinds of robes. I mean, they are almost the same. Why didn't you talk to Shin over here about that, huh?
Yes?
Can I get into my room, please?
I only take real food. No handouts and no
Yeah, I get it. Wait. I can eat in the morning. It doesn't really matter. Ah, yes. Indeed. Take...
If you need a meal or room, I've got both.
I'll just have my meal by the fire, thank you. Chicken breast uncooked. Dragon meat uncooked as well. Worker stew. Salmon meat, lots of them uncooked, and raw beef, lots of them uncooked as well. Gonna have to do something about that one of these days. No? God. Just something small. Do I have anything small? No. It looks like I don't. Looks like I do not. Except the cheesecake, which oddly enough is still fresh. Of course, I didn't turn on food spoilage because honestly it's just more of a hassle. But here you go. I'll eat the cheesecake. Still? Oh my god. You must have been really hungry. Okay. You know what? Let me cook up Is there any... No, you don't have a stove or a pot, cooking pot here, do you? Oh, I'm feeling well sated now. Okay, sweet. I thought it was... Yeah, great. Okay, so...
I like your robes. Are you a sorcerer from the college?
Relax. Again, relax. We have a carriage here. We can use that to go to Whiterun. However, we have not made this walk from Rorikstead to Whiterun before. I don't think. Not in this Let's Play. Because the only route I remember taking is from Whiterun to Markarth, never going this way towards... well, obviously, I just discovered Rorikstead, so I've never really taken this route. So, instead of taking the carriage,
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full
I'm
of
gonna
meat.
go walk. Gonna go walk. That doesn't sound too good. Sounds like someone is slinging spells. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Oh. I'm guessing this was... Ah, I see. Okay. Nothing too crazy then. Ah, Mike. Hello, I shall not be talking to you. That's good to know you're there. Do 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 do. Really have nothing interesting to say. Unless something pops out. Yeah. Sorry. My phone rang there for a second, so I was playing one-handed for a little bit there. Yes, hello fellow travelers. Oh, over there. What's this? Oh, it is a Storm Cloak versus Imperial battle, I presume. Okay. Oh. That's actually quite impressive. Oh. Oh, come on. Ooh. Brutal. I'm out of here. I do not want to get mixed up with that. Not at all. Not at all. What's over here? Cave of some description? Some sort of ruins. Interest is piqued. Ah, one of these. I believe... Yeah, we've already done that. Yeah, Dragon Burial Mounds. Huh? Dragon Burial Mounds. Quite ominous. At least it's still filled. That means the dragon is still buried underneath that. Cool. You see that deer, that elk? I'm pretty sure it's an elk. The elk's face, right as I was passing by, he was like, "Oh, fuck that shit, I'm out." Oh man. Okay.
By the blood of Bolivia.
What? What? These guys look awfully familiar. Awfully
Find them.
familiar. That, yeah. Oh god. Okay. Ah! God damn, man. One down. Great. Oh, ow. Crap, I saw that one coming. Oh, come on. Oh boy. Oh boy.
The true dragon.
Oh!
This won't
So sick.
Your false reign ends now.
Oh, man. Okay, well. Left. Oh, don't heal. Seriously. Oh. Get him, Carl. Yeah, Carl. Good job. Good job. Good job. By the way, as he disintegrates there, I'm thinking of naming the Frost Etrinek Carl. I think I'm gonna name him Carl. I think that's it. We've done it. Fetch arrows? Fletch arrows. No, that's not the one that I want. I want remove projectiles. That's right here. Yeah, it's just, it gets annoying. Seriously. Guardian's Arming Sword. Ring of the Dragon converts magicka into fire. Enchantment charge on your arrows. Sweet. I shall take those. Okay. Yeah, a little weird there. I was wondering. I was contemplating on what to say, and just kind of. Oh, another one. Sweet. I could sell that. Oh. Okay. Great. Yeah. The wonder of getting a Ring of the Dragon becomes mitigated after. Okay. I don't want to use that again. After getting it 3 times. But yes, Frost Etrinek. His name is Carl. I'm gonna name him Carl from now on. And the Storm Etrinek. Storm Etrinek name still up in the air. Still haven't decided quite yet. Oh, there are giants over there. Oh, look. Go, Carl. Get him, Carl. Get him. Get him. Get him, Carl. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Carl's dangerous. If you don't watch for him, sneak up on you. Get you. Just like that. With his forearm. Forearm of ice. Glacier. Glacial forearm. Doesn't even need to do anything. He just... Right, Carl. Carl doesn't have a face. He kind of does have a face, doesn't he? Look, on top right there. And like a... Ah, one of these guys again. Drunken revelers. No! Stay away from me. I don't want to hear about your honey brew mead again and how it's the best beverage on earth or whatever. could do a lot less of that. Ah yes, the Western Watchtower. We are nearing Whiterun. A city of which I have not been to in some time. So it would be nice to go over there and see how the stalls are doing. Not stalls, the magic, not magic, the shops. Jesus Christ. I can do this. I can do this. It has been a while, so bear with me as I get used to commentating on my gameplay again. I've been playing a lot. I've been playing a lot of games.
I trust the days found you well, Faye.
Yeah, no, just by that I mean I've been playing a lot of games without having to record them, because honestly it doesn't take as much of my time to just play games. So what's been happening was if you saw my past couple videos, I have started playing Way of the Samurai 4 right on the channel. Thing is, I played the game, and honestly it really wasn't fun watching me learn all the different mechanics and systems in the game and routes and all that stuff. It wasn't fun. So what happened was I finished the game quite a few times, and I know how to play that game now fairly well. So what's gonna happen with that series is that it's not going to be a full-time series right now at all, because I am saving my interest in the game, because I played it a bunch of times and honestly I almost felt burned out. So I'm saving my interest in that game for another time, so that I can make I can create a proper series. Getting into Whiterun, sweet. Hold on 1 second. Finish that. Right, so Way of the Samurai 4. I will not be doing a series on that game as of right now. So right now it's on hiatus because I want to preserve my interest in the game, so that later on, maybe in a couple months or so, when I've forgotten some things about the game, I will be able to... Oh my god, is that Miko? I will be able to... What's this about? I will be able to do a role-play series of the game. So I'm going to be creating a character, and I'm going to be role-playing what they would do within the, of course, limited role-play ability, I suppose you could say. I don't know any other word to describe it. The role-play ability of that game.
So, you're finally back.
What?
Look, I've been patient, but you still owe me.
Excuse me? You know, I've been getting that a lot.
Oh, what's wrong? Did the engagement fall through? Look, how about we call it even, as long as you bring back the wedding ring? That's really a shame. I was so looking forward to the wedding. You said you'd have all the most interesting guests.
Do you know what I did with it?
You went right out to give it to your fiancée. Don't you even remember where you left her?
Who?
And after you told me that sweet story of how you met in Witchmist Grove, I can see why she left you.
What? What was that story about my fiancé anyway?
How could you forget? It was the sweetest story I'd ever heard.
Oh boy.
You met at the full moon, under the biggest tree in Witchmist Grove, surrounded by fireflies. It was straight out of a storybook.
Oh, okay. Right. Look. I just need to get to the wedding. I am obviously lying to her. Please.
You must have had a wild night if you can't remember that.
Oh no.
But I suppose everyone gets the jitters before their wedding. And I did say you could take a bit of time paying me back. You said the ceremony was going to be at Morvenskar. Don't forget you still owe me.
Yeah, totally.
Farewell.
Won't forget, even after I went out of my way to find a mammoth's tusk for you.
Well met, traveler.
Or whatever, you know?
What do you
I
need?
suppose you did pay me for it, so...
Stupid dog.
Don't mean to be rude, but I'm too busy to talk
So
right
apparently I owe her, but... Guess what the chances of... Guess what the chances of me paying her back are? Nada. Okay, Morven Scar. Where is that anyway? Right outside Windhelm is the answer. Right outside Windhelm. Okay, so now... God, we're going everywhere today. We are headed to Falkreath. And it's been a little while since we've been there. And I think I'm gonna take the carriage for this one. I really do not enjoy the walk to Falkreath from here. Oh, why? I couldn't tell you why, I just don't enjoy that walk. Oh yeah, I'm going to be roleplaying Way of the Samurai 4, I keep on coming back to it. But, in the future anyway, but, oh man, I just keep on saying but. Big butt chicken alive. Okay,
Need a ride?
tired, obviously.
I can take you to any of the... Where do you want to go?
To Falkreath.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Sweet. So, I'm going to need to find a second series to fill the time. In between... Hungry, thirsty. Sweet. And they close the gate. In between Skyrim episodes, because I'm going to be... honestly, I want to space out these Skyrim episodes a little bit. And so, how I'm going to do that is what I did last time with Mass Effect. Mass Effect was kind of my filler series. And the series that will fill the gap in between Skyrim episodes is most likely going to be The Sims 4. Junon in Falkreath. How do I find that out anyway? How do I find that out? Okay, so... Okay, it's either this one or... that. Obviously this one. Obviously this one. Right, so it's most likely going to be The Sims 4, and I have spent an embarrassing, quite frankly, embarrassing amount of time getting a story to building a character and getting a story together, and getting the world as I would like it to be. Legend of Sancrator. Very nice book. She'll read it, even though I don't use heavy weaponry. It's a nice little book. And I'd like to collect these skill books. Skyrim Conquests. Sancrator. From the Oblivion main series.
I have to wonder. What does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the
Alright.
Greybeards?
And I will go into
be taught
more detail.
again,
I
he's
could have
skilled.
just gone through the front. Yes, I'll go into greater detail about all that and how that's going to be going down, and what the story is with the character I'm going to be playing and all that jazz. Once I create the actual Sims 4...
Hail, Summoner. Conjure me up a warm bed, would you?
Yes, once I actually make the video. God, I keep on getting cut off. That's what I hate. I hate you. I hate you, guards.
The second I get out,
Chill.
you're lucky I'm locked in here.
And what? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when you get out, huh? Punk. Are you Junin?
Finally, it's about time Zonen sent someone else to get me out of this wretched hole.
What the hell's that? Who is Zonin?
Who's on? Oh, right. No one. Just do as your employer sent you to do and get me out of here.
Employer sent me to do, huh? You know, just stay in there for a second.
Yes? a visitor! Always good to see a new face. Don't mind me though, just think of me as dust on the wall.
Oh, you're an awful big speck of dust.
So I am, my lord. But I'm still dust. The guards ignore me, and the flies pay no heed. So why should you?
Because you look Breton, that's why. What are you in for?
Would you believe me if I said I was friend?
I would.
I guess it wouldn't matter much if you did, unless you're the new captain of the guard. No, I'm just your average horse thief. I suppose my presence here is proof that, I ain't a good one.
Yeah, part of that's true, and part of, I know a guy who purposely gets arrested and breaks out, but he says he doesn't do that anymore. So you never know. Honestly, you never know. Clear now. Check. Fall Creek didn't have a stable. If they actually do. Well, you know what, man? Even the best of us stumble every now and then, except for me.
You're too kind, my lord. Of course, if we're being completely honest, I might have stumbled, on purpose, right into the guard's arms.
How did you get caught?
It was fear. Plain and simple. I was at the Sleeping Giant when I got approached by two shifty folk with hoods covering their eyes. The first one sits beside me and buys me a drink, while the other stands in the corner. He goes, "I hear you're the man to see about a horse." I tell him, "Sure, my lord, I am." He tells me he needs two. One for him and one for his sweetheart. I'm guessing a Breton girl by the size of her.
Was there anything distinctive about this woman?
The Breton made me real nervous, always whipping her head round to see if anyone was looking. But it was her hands that caught my eye. She had calluses tough as a goat hide, and all the dirt in Skyrim under those fingernails. She wasn't built like no adventurer. And she wasn't some college mage living in the city either, if you catch my meaning. I think she was a witch.
Ooh, scandalous. Were you scared? Nervous of a little Breton girl, you coward. Okay, or she could have been a farmhand. I mean, you never know.
Of course, that was probably it, my lord. But the way she looked around, it was like she was sizing us all up in case she had to kill us. I almost turned down the job right there, had he not mentioned the Ashwood farm near Helgen.
Ooh, Ashwood Farm, huh? Yeah. That farm might actually be appropriately named by now, if there's the dragons or anything to. Tell me about yourself. Just tell me about yourself.
Sure thing, my lord. The name's Lyric. I used to be a stable hand up at the old Ashwood farm in Helgen. It wasn't an easy life. The servants used to joke that old Lady Ashwood could teach the military a few things about torture. That's why, when I came of age, I took what little money I had left and bought myself a sword.
Should have said a farm boy. Nope. Which I'm guessing is about the time you discovered the joys of murder. Nope. I'm guessing it was the best decision you ever made.
Not quite, my lord, though I appreciate your faith in my abilities. Not even the Divine's blessing could make me a warrior, though.
Okay. Yes. Nope. Yep.
I went crawling back to the old farm to beg for my job back. Except old Lady Ashwood didn't run the place anymore. It was her daughter.
Oh god.
Turns out someone finally made good on their threat to kill the old boss. But her daughter didn't trust any of the old help. That's when I made another decision. If I wasn't going to work with horses, I might as well go into business selling them.
Okay. Lyric, not that interested. Well, back to your story. Did you agree to steal the horses?
Well, truth is, I was so sore at the Ashwoods, I probably would have stolen the horses for free. But that's no way to make a living. I told the boy I only needed one other rider. The girl could wait for us by Peakshade Tower, and I'd collect the rest of my fee there. Except when the job was done, It wasn't the boy waiting for me at the clearing. It was the witch.
Okay, so what happened next?
The whole ride west, I had that hag raven at my back, with all kinds of bad thoughts running around in my head. I don't know what it was that set me off. Maybe it was just the wind, but I laid my heels into that horse and rode as hard as I could into the city. It didn't take long for the guards to figure out the horse wasn't mine. But by Ysmir's beard, at least I'm alive.
That you are. Alive. Rotting in a dungeon cell under Falkreath. Well, thank you for telling me your story, Breton.
Oh, alright then.
Is he a Breton? I think he pretty much is, because of the... I'm pretty sure it's because of the war paint around his eyes. Okay. So, apparently I'm supposed to break this orc out. So does that mean I could talk to one of you?
Need something?
So, why is that orc in jail?
For murder and conspiracy against Skyrim and her people.
What will it take to set this orc free?
Well, a little coin always greases the wheels.
It always does, doesn't it? Always does. Here, have 300.
Gold solves most problems, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Tell the old man his debts are settled.
Yeah. Old man. Old man, huh? Hello.
What do you want?
Dude, wanna get out of here or not? Yeah, go. Well, you're actually pretty quick, aren't you? Alright.
Watch the skies, traveler.
You too.
What is it?
Nope.
This
Oh. Where the hell did he go? Wait. Oh, there he is. Oh, wait up, man. There he goes. Dang, he's quick. Like, really quick. He might be trouble. I remember walking down this, and then a dragon attacking coming out of nowhere. Ugh. Where the hell did he go? Oh, he's right there. Okay.
What are you looking at?
You, the orc, I just...
What are you looking at?
Say that again.